Here's something that might be interesting too. This is the original seal that was supposed to be the United States' original seal. It was not supposed to be the eagle. This is the original seal. The original seal had a more biblical heritage to it. This is a description of it. The front had a picture of the Anglo-Saxon brothers, Hengist and Horsa, bringing common law to the British Isles. And on the back it had a picture of the children of Israel being led by the cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. How about that? You talk about Christian. You got the children of Israel on one side, you got Anglo-Saxon and bringing common law to Britain on the other side. That's a more biblical and more Christian approach to the seal. They wanted to do it, but they said back then it was hard, it was very complex, and they couldn't do it. So they done the eagle. So they did the other one. And this is another thing. The first 4th of July celebration, which was not where they went out and partied and shot off fireworks or something stupid. On the first 4th of July, the Founding Fathers went to a church and got preached to in Philadelphia after the Constitutional Convention. Or, well, I don't forgot if it was actually after that, but the first 4th of July celebration, the Founding Fathers went to a church in Philadelphia and got preached to. And had a man God preach to them. Went to a church service on the first 4th of July celebration. They didn't go out and shoot fireworks. They didn't go play games. They didn't go drink beer, get drunk, like some doofus would say. They just went and shot fireworks off and had a good time and grilled out. No, they didn't. They went and got preached to. Here's some more facts. President James Madison in 1812 issued a proclamation recommending a day of public humiliation and prayer to be observed by the people of the United States with religious solemnity. Thomas Jefferson, had a missionary sent to the Kaskaskia Indians via government funds. If they all wanted to keep God out of everything, why are they issuing prayer and public humiliations and sending missionaries to Indians and using government to pay for it? Jefferson attended church services in the House of Representatives the day he sent the Danbury letter. Now this is where the people get the separate church state from, is the Danbury letter. He attended church the same day he sent the Danbury letter. Why would he go to church if he wanted to? And it was in the House of Representatives where he done it. Why would he do that if he wanted to keep God out of everything? The House of Representatives called for a national day of prayer and thanksgiving on September 14, 1789, the same day it passed the First Amendment. You got government officials calling for national days of prayer and humiliation and acknowledging God and their laws and just so much. And people want to talk so much about, well, we don't believe, well, there's a separate church state. The government leaders, the Founding Fathers didn't believe in all that stuff. Yeah, they did. Now here's something else. I'm going to read the Danbury letter. Here's some parts of the Danbury letter that talks about the separation of church and state. Religion is a matter which lies solely between man and his God, that he owes account to none other for his faith or his worship, that the legislative powers of government reach actions only, and not opinions. I contemplate with sovereign reverence that act on the whole American people which declare that their legislature should make no law respecting the establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. Now people get that and they say, well, see, there it is right there. They want to separate church and state. They want to keep church out of government. They want to keep all the state out of all that kind of stuff. They want to keep basically any kind of church influence out of government. That's not what he was saying there. He was just saying, he was just reassuring the Danbury Baptists, which is what the Danbury is talking about, the Danbury Baptists of Connecticut, which sent him and were asking him about setting up a state religion or worrying about one. Worrying about maybe a state religion being set up or maybe something like that. And he assured them and quoted them what the Constitution said. He referred it back and said, we will not do that. We're not going to establish a state religion, and we're not going to prohibit you to exercise yours. But that separated church and state, it was borrowed from Roger Williams, which, remember, he mentioned that too earlier in history. He mentioned that of Rhode Island. A gap in the hedge of wall of separation between the garden of the church and the wilderness of the world. basically, this is what the context of the Danbury letter is, that Jefferson's view of religion as a personal matter that should be regulated by the federal government. And the federal government had no power to change state laws and to protect the church from the government, not to protect the government from the church. That separation of church and state is talking about keeping the state out of the church, from messing around and mingling in with the church, which, by the way, that's what the Catholic Church is. The Catholic Church is nothing more than the church mixed in with the state. Is a whore church. That's basically what the Catholics are. And that building a wall of separation between church and state is talking about keeping the government out of the church. But what the people have done, what the liberals today have done that hate God, have taken it to say, keep the church out of anything to do with the government. We don't want them involved in it anyway. And then using this letter and saying the founding fathers believe that, which this is just a letter to some people. This was written probably 10, 20 years after most all the founding documents were written. It's really dumb to even try to use that. That's all they got, and they took it out of context. Also, Jefferson closed the Danbury letter. Listen to this. This is what he closed the letter with a prayer. He closed the letter with a prayer. I reciprocate your kind prayers for the protection and blessing of the common Father and Creator of man, God. There's a reference to God. This is the same letter that people say proves separation of church and state. Oh, let's scratch that. That part I was just reading was that. Basically, I'll read it again. Jefferson closed that Danbury letter with a prayer. I reciprocate your kind prayers for the protection and blessing of the common Father and Creator of man. Which, just think about this for a minute. Why would Jefferson close something that was supposed to separate all the church from state? Why would he close it with a prayer? I mean, it makes sense. The liberals are taking that letter out of context. They just want to try to find whatever they can to take God out of something and try to say that it was right. They're approaching this letter and anything they can on this country with a hidden motive of, we got to take God out of everything. We got to find some excuse, some reason to do it, and they use that to do it. And people believe it. I can just quote that to them and they'll say, okay, well, apparently they believe that.